Hello everyone. All right, let me fix my camera. All right, looks like okay. We have everything good. I can share my screen and I can see myself. Hopefully, audio is coming correctly. So, welcome to another episode of Prompt for All. This is where I am sharing my tips, tricks, hacks, hoops, whatever you call it, like how you can use AI for your daily problem solving. As a parent, for me, my life revolve around my kid. My daughter is 7 years old, and in the last episode, what I shared with you on like how you can use Claude. It's a AI chatbot from Anthropic. How you can use Claude to make your kids' homework sheet or sheets from Math Kangaroo, AOPS, um, Russian School of Maths, right? Like when they are just starting, make it interactive. So what you can do, just click the picture of the sheet or scan the pages and upload those PDF or images in Claude, and what it can, and then you can use prompt. Prompt is the way that you tell a model or this AI chatbot what you want to do, sharing your expectation, right? So if you watch the video, you're gonna see that like we used how to make the session interactive with the 10 questions, 5 questions, or you can make it like a 5 minute exercise or 15 minute. So today we are going to use a different tool called ChatGPT. What ChatGPT does, I assume that everyone knows about ChatGPT by now, but still, if you don't know, it's a AI chatbot that can do magic. Yes, in true sense, is magic. Like it can do, you can talk to it, you can reason with it about the very, very complex problem. You can ask to generate, you can ask to solve the mathematics, physics, science challenges, and you can do much more things. So it's not just a bot, but it's an AI. At this point, it's an application that you can interact to um, do a lot of problem solving, right? And or your use cases like code generations if you're in a technology and so many other things. So what we will pick up that we made an interactive, um, I would say application, right? Like the call artifact last uh, in the last episode. And today what we are going to do is we are going to um, see this is if don't script is there, then you are going to just go in the flow. So today we are going to do is like we are going to create images. And this is again the use case for the very, very useful use case for the parents, right? Like you have a problem, you wanted to give an exercise to your kid. Either you can go and buy a book. There are like certain sheets, right? Or you can look at like where my kid stand right now, right? By gazing like where he or she stands, and then you can create a very interactive sheet, exercise sheet, and then you can print it out and give it to the kid. Again, what we are going to do is we are going to do it with the help of another chatbot I mentioned today. It's called ChatGPT. Okay. So what we are going to do is we are going to use the prompt. So the thing that you talk to the chatbot in this text that I'm sending, just the prompt. So what we are going to do, I have a, so first is setting up the context. So I'm going to say that I have a kid goes to grade 1. I want to give an exercise sheet, or maybe like math exercise sheet that has grade 1 to grade 2 level of complexity, that the site that the schools like Russian School of Maths. I'm just giving them the example. I assume that they are very good institutions. And extra provide, right? So let's see if I do that, the sheet then also look like what are the instructions. The sheet should include at least 10 questions with different marking so that the kids can keep the attention by maintaining a streak and solving the sheet. So let's see. So this is what the prompt that I gave it to the ChatGPT. What it is going to do, it is going to create a math sheet challenge. You can see that like grade 1, grade 2 level. It also give you the solve the problem, keep your streak going. So there is a 2 points, right? What is 7.5? Simple problem that you have to otherwise write it, fill in the blanks, right? Mixed pattern. Then there are medium problem that is more of a comprehension type problem, and then you can see a challenging problem, right? Where it is not just a comprehension, but there is a little bit of reasoning is also involved. So you can see that like it created the sheet that I need to otherwise like either write it down or get it from the book. What I can do from here, I can even make it like add more questions in this following the same format. So you can see that like it created another sheet following the same format. But this time you can see that like it also associated the complexity of it, easy, medium, and challenging. There are like a lot of online schools like that are giving you a similar option to generate it. But at the same time, it is very easy if you look at like the only thing that you know how to interact with it. You can also like you can ask like what is the prompt that you sent in my last request to generate the problem so that I can edit it. So it can also tell you that what the simple text that I sent it to ChatGPT, right? Like the text that I have a kid, this, and generate the sheet for me. But when you tell this a problem or a task, it doesn't do it like it interprets it differently, right? So if I increase the font, you can see that like this is the prompt that goes with the problem. That is what happened behind the scene, right? Like if you're uh, from from tech, then like you write a code get interpreted, it gets compiled to a language where a machine can understand. Similarly, like the model can understand language, but this is a AI model, so it also understands what is your intent and it regenerates the query the way it can better understand to execute the task. So those couple of lines that we shared with ChatGPT, it generated the entire prompt. You never need to worry about this prompt. You will get better at it, but you don't need to worry about it. The reason I shared it, what you can do now, you can copy the prompt and here you can update it. You can say that make sure you are adding a bonus question toward the end. So now we have a well-defined prompt that is working, but not only that, we can update it with the additions like the bonus questions or something that your kids like, right? Like you can let me pick up another example. So my kid like soccer. Can you make the questions without losing the intent at all sports related? So right now, if you look at like I did not go and update the big prompt. The only thing that I did, I just again updated my intent. I can ask like what was the prompt that I sent with my request or what was the prompt that I asked, and you can see it generated a sports math sheet. There are 5 questions. There are numbering, proper numbering. You can see that like there are points. Every single question has a sport theme here. So easy, right? Like if you're kid is reluctant or hesitant or is just getting started, just looking at the sheet of his or her liking, it just create a different game plan for your kid to have fun and learn. So that is what today tip tricks for from Prompt for All. I hope you liked it. I hope you can use it for your kids' learning. Let's learn together, let's share together, and let's teach together because AI is just made available for everyone. Thank you.